You're watching Dad vs. CPS. Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you better hit that bell, because things are about to get real interesting.
How you doing, sir?
How's it going?
Doing all right, Michael?
All right.
Doing okay? Good. I'm just here on the behalf of Mr. Martinez, leaving you this paper, notice to pay rent or vacate, all right?
Okay.
It's an eviction notice for you.
Is this filed in court?
That is filed through him first, and then it goes through court. If you don't return that written letter to him.
So what precinct court is this filed in?
This is precinct 4. This is with Ashton
In Ashton.
in JP Court.
And what judge is this?
That'll be Martinez, Mr. Martinez.
Judge Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll file a response tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. You have a good day.
All right.
Okay, so right after the deputy left, Deputy B. Vasquez, what I did was I called the Dimmit County Sheriff's Department, right, and spoke with the dispatcher, and I asked the dispatcher, right, if Deputy B. Vasquez, right, was sent out to my location. I asked the dispatcher if they could check the CAD system, which is the computer-aided dispatching system, known as CAD, right, to check for any records of entry from the dispatcher showing that Deputy B. Vasquez was sent out to my location at my place of residence for any calls for service, right? So I'm using the dispatching system, right, to see if he was even sent out here by the Sheriff Department, and the dispatcher confirmed that he had not been sent out to my location for that day around that time. In other words, the deputy B. Vasquez is showing up to my home without informing the Dimmit County Sheriff Department of what he's actually doing, right? So even though he's wearing his uniform and displaying his badge, he is not authorized from his job to show up at my door, right, to my place of residence, doing what he's doing. He's in his own private capacity trying to serve some documents that he has no legal authority from his department to serve. Now he can serve documents, right, but if he's going to be doing so in a private capacity, he's not supposed to be displaying a badge, and he's not supposed to be displaying a uniform, and he's not supposed to be coming up in his cruiser either, right, his unit, but he did, right? So that's what I had done. I had spoken with the Dimmit County dispatching, the dispatcher, and because of the information that was found out while on the conversation with the dispatcher, I went ahead and told him, you know what, just go ahead and send me a deputy, right, so I can make a report of what he just did, right? And so the dispatcher was, do you want me to send you the same deputy? I'm like, no, I want you to send me another deputy, right? And so here's that interaction with the new deputy.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, I just had an officer come by right now.
Really?
Yeah, so I want to say it's B. Vasquez, I want to say that's his name.
Okay.
And he just handed me this document, and he was telling me that he's serving me. But I called right after he left. Right, I'll show you the video right now. I'll stop recording. I just want to show you this part, and then I'll show you the video. But I called dispatch, Dimmit County, and I asked them, did y'all have any officer that was dispatched to my location, right, to my address? And I gave him my address here. And the dispatcher told me that no, there was no officers dispatched to my location for any call for service, right? And this officer had already came previously, and he was in uniform right now, wearing a body cam and everything, right? And he came with Conrad Zuvia, who lives over here down the street. And I was believing him, right? And so he's making me, I guess, believe that I'm being served from a court, a document that's been served in court is what he told me. I'm going to put pause right here and I'm going to show you the video, okay?
Okay, so at this point, I had pressed pause, right, on the recording, right, and I swiped my phone, right, and I went to the recording, right, of what you just saw, right, previously, with Officer B. Vasquez giving me the paper, right, and so right now I'm just showing the officer the video, right, and it was like about a minute long. That was it, right? So he's watching the video right now, right? And so, okay, so and then I go ahead and turn on the phone back. I swipe, right, and I put it back onto the recording, so I can record him again, right? So here's the interaction again.
Is this your copy or what?
That's the only copy that he gave me, right? And so, I just feel like I'm too high above you, man. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just too high. Like I'm stepping above you. My bad. Yeah, but I don't know what his intentions were, but he's appearing to my home in uniform, you know, and I'm believing what he's saying, that this is filed in court, because if it is filed in court, I want to file my response, right? But it's not filed in court, obviously, and there's no judge's name on there, and so he's lying to me, and he's leading me to believe something that's not true. Right, and I just wanted this to be documented, what he's doing, right? That he was not dispatched to my location. Nobody sent him out here, and on his own free will, in uniform, right, appearing to be an officer, right, or a deputy, you know, served me a document that he claims that was filed in court. I mean, I don't know what that's called, you know.
So what is, they're trying to vacate you from the premises?
I mean, nothing's been filed in court.
Okay, so
right?
Have you paid your rent?
I'm behind, like 2 weeks.
2
You know,
weeks?
yeah. And so it's like, I mean, I'm not even behind on rent. I'm just late payment, right? In reality, right? And they're just taking this a little bit too far. And now it seems like they're doing this in a manner where it doesn't seem in accordance to follow the law, right? Because I know some of the eviction process. I've actually helped some people do it
for 2 months.
Yeah, and that's not true, right?
Okay,
But
you have proof that you paid in July and June?
Okay, so first of all, the contract, there is no contract with me. Me and the owner have an actual verbal agreement,
Okay,
and
so
an understanding.
Do you have proof that way you can fight it?
I mean, I have one receipt for last month, right? This month is just late, so I don't have the receipt for that month. But I have last month receipt paid, right?
Okay, so this is for June and then for July.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this
So you're paying ahead to stay here, correct?
The last month's payment's already paid.
Okay.
This month's payment's just behind. It's just late.
Let me get backtrack. June 1st, you pay for that month of June.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. You know what? This can be argued in court. What I'm trying to say.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, but
see what's going on.
What's going on is that an officer showed up to my home without being dispatched here, right? I mean, he's not doing this by his job. Nobody in management told him to. The sheriff didn't tell him to come over here. Dispatch didn't send him out on a call for service. I mean, he's doing something wrong.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
I would like.
Why am I here?
I want this to be documented, and I want him to be asked, right? Why the heck did he come to my home, right? And if he was gonna do this, hey man, you know what? By law, anybody can serve anyone. Okay, but right now he's on y'all's time, right? The sheriff's time, and he's not supposed to be processing, services for process or whatever. And I mean, and he's appearing to my home as an officer. I want to file a complaint.
Of this?
Yeah.
This is your copy, right?
Yeah, that's the one he gave me. That's my evidence. If you give me your card, I can PDF this.
Let me.
I want to file a complaint and report him on him.
I need your information.
Okay.
What is your? You have a driver's license with you, or do you know the number?
Let me see. Yeah, it's Michael Cadena, right?
Michael Cadena.
Okay. Let's see. Date of birth, August 6, 85. Okay. Hold on.
6, 1985.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna press pause real quick.
Let me get you a case number and a card.
Okay.
this, Sakana,
Okay.
and I'll get back with you.
Okay. I would like to make this this report now, right? I don't know what his intentions are. You know, I mean, if he wanted to serve me, right, he could have just came after he clocked out, and it would have been done right? But he didn't. He came on y'all's time. So, I mean, he's appearing to me as an officer of the law who's serving me through the sheriff department. Is that true? Am I being served?
I'm gonna check. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
Do my report on my end, and I will get back with you. Okay.
Because he gave this to me without any, and if he was serving me, right, by the Dimmit County Sheriff Department, it would come with a summons, right?
I get what you're.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But let me double check. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
I got your number. I'll get back with you. If not, I'll come over here.
Okay. And he came over with Conrad Zuvia, right? And I want to also let it be known that here it's saying that that he's stating that he served me by certified mail, and that's not true, because it's the first time he showed up to my home and he gave it to me in person, right? And he didn't put no, I mean, ask him, or it says right there, certified mail, right there, right? I mean, ask him what's the certified tracking number, you know, and who signed for it, you know, because I didn't.
I will. I'll get.
You know what I mean?
I'll look into that.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. All right.
I'll be in touch with you.
Okay. All right.
In regards to this, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Okay, now I want to show y'all the actual paper that was given to me, right? And I really don't care about if this has addresses or anything. I really don't care, right? Because, you know, I'm trying to show people how Dad versus CPS would respond on a eviction process, right? So I'm going to show you, right? All right. So it says notice to pay rent or vacate, right? But look at this paper. I mean, let me tell you what's wrong with it. First of all, okay, it's done on carbon paper. Do you see that? Okay, you can tell by the edges. Okay, and it's not legible. Okay, so I really can't make this out. I mean, and I'm showing it to you as best as I can. Okay, this is done on carbon paper. I didn't even know that they make carbon paper booklets like this. Right, this man must have a lot of, or this woman, right, actually, must have a lot of problems with renters that he felt the need to go and print this off of this website, right, smartforms.com, right, and, you know, I guess he probably bought it from their website or whatever, but it's a big old tablet, right, of carbon papers, right, and or of, you know, those three papers, and one's the original, one's the middle one. I guess this would be the receipt. Well, they're giving me the receipt, right? And in doing so, you can't see anything, right? But not only that, here's what's wrong with it, okay? They went ahead, and this is the copy, not the original. They went ahead and stamped it with a notary. You can't do that. That's fraud. You know what I'm saying? And then they went ahead and stamped it again, right, with some other information, right? And they put 2 copies, and they put to Michael Cadena and Conrad Zuvia and certified mail. But I didn't get this certified mail because everybody saw on video that the officer gave it to me. You know? Golly, man. I mean, whatever. Hey everybody, so I want to show y'all, right, the code of conduct for certified process servers in Texas. Okay, and this is off the actual website of the Texas courts .gov. Like, seriously, right? Okay, so this is how you would serve someone. That's if you're actually working at your private capacity at your, that is your job. You're not working for the Dimmit County Sheriff Department. Right, obviously, and if you were after you clocked out and not in uniform, could you do it this way? Okay, so here's the code of conduct. Okay, it says this code of conduct applies to process servers certified by the Judicial Branch Certification Commission, pursuant to the order of the Supreme Court of Texas. Right, violation of this code may be subject to process server discipline by the Judicial Branch Certification Commission, but such violation does not give rise to a claim that the service of process was defective. Right, in this code, certified process servicers are referred to as a process server, and the Judicial Branch Certification Commission is referred as JBCC. Okay, so here we're gonna go through it. Okay, so a process server is a key part of the Texas judicial system. Right, serving as process server is a privilege, and professionalism is required. Okay, so one, you have to be respectful. Right, a process server must treat everyone with respect. Okay, two, accurate returns and honesty. Right, a process server must provide an accurate return of service or report of service as to all documents served. Okay, a process server must not sign, submit, or submit any document which is false and misleading. Okay, a process server must be candid, truthful concerning all process service matters. A process server must not falsely swear, right, or commit perjury in communications to the JBCC or federal or state regulatory or licensing authority of court. Okay, we're gonna skip number 3, okay, because that doesn't apply. Okay, we're gonna number 4 does. Okay, a process server must not serve process in a suit which the process server has an interest in the outcome of the suit. Okay, B is employed by or related to a party or party's attorney. Okay, we're gonna stop right here real quick, okay, because come to find out, the persons that are trying to serve me, right, who got the deputy, right, okay, those people are Martinez. Okay, you heard the deputy himself say that the judge who was going to be seeing the eviction notice hearing, right, would be in precinct 4 in Dimmit County out of Ashton, Texas, and would be Judge Martinez, Albert Martinez. Tell me if they're not related. Okay, now let's go on. Appearance of impropriety. Okay, a process server must not serve in a suit in which would cause a distinct appearance of impropriety, if I'm saying it right. Okay. 6, exaggerating authority. A process server must not exaggerate his authority nor his position or affiliation with a court or his office. Right? If dressing up like a Dimmit County Sheriff Department isn't doing that, I don't know what is. Right? Okay. So 7, and here's what does apply. Okay, wearing a uniform or displaying a badge. Okay, so a process server in law enforcement while serving process in private capacity, like he was doing, must not attempt to serve while wearing a law enforcement officer's uniform or a uniform that resembles a law enforcement uniform. A process server must not display a law enforcement badge or badge that resembles a law enforcement badge. A process server may display a certification card issued by the JBCC. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this document right here in the link in the description, as a link in the description, so y'all can download this document too, and then I'll put the actual link that where it came from the actual court, right, so that y'all can go check it out. Okay. We're gonna skip number 9. Okay, we're gonna skip number 10. We're gonna skip number 11. Okay, number 12 does apply. Okay, let's see. We're gonna skip those. Let's go to misconduct. Okay, there's a whole bunch of that stuff right down here. Okay, I'm not gonna read them all. Okay, I just want to show y'all, basically more or less what he was doing was wrong. He was wearing his badge and uniform. Okay, but I'll go ahead and leave this just like that in case y'all want to press pause and go ahead and finish off reading this document. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, guys, so you know what, I went ahead and I PDF the document. I scanned it with one of my friends' iPhone, right? Because it had a better camera than mine. And she scanned it, and we did it with a app called Cam Scanner, right? And her version was for iPhone, right? And that's why I say scanned with Cam Scanner. And that app has an actual feature where it enhances the low level areas that are dark, and it makes them darker, and then it takes off the background shadow and makes it wider, so that you can actually see the document even better, right? But so this is just as best as we're going to do it until I can actually get it to a scanner and enhance the actual document itself. Okay, but if I had to do all that, right, it's not gonna fly with the judge. Okay, obviously. Okay, but here's the document again, so y'all can see it for yourselves. Okay, if y'all want to study it, please go ahead and comment. Let me know what y'all think. All right, and okay. All right, guys. So I just want to say, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Dad versus CPS. Man, I just so much appreciate all the views that I'm getting now. Just in the past couple of days of posting these videos, people are really interested in seeing on how I would handle a situation like this, right? How am I going about it, right? These are the things that nobody talks about, right? These are the things that nobody really knows how to talk about, right? So, I'm just gonna show y'all, how I would handle it. I'm not saying it's the right way, okay? But I will show you everything that I'm doing, right? So, once again, happy 4th of July. It is 4th of July, and, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to comment. Let me know everything that y'all think. Speak up. I really want to know what y'all are saying. I will respond to the comments, okay? And please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, okay? And go ahead and click that bell, okay, so that you can get all the notifications on all my latest videos, okay? Go ahead and share, and well, tune in till next time. You're watching Dad versus CPS. Thanks for tuning in.